Fascinating. Fascinating. It's a great character touch. I didn't come up with that. The writers handed me that. What a gift.
Yeah.
It's a great character touch.
Yeah, well, and he's a fascinating character, so it's an appropriate word.
Yeah. Fascinating. Fascinating.
I do get to say it once in the movie.
It's complicated because I've always had trouble every time we come back to do Star Trek again, whether it's for a movie or whatever. I've had to go through a process with the people that were making them, particularly if it's a new person, because not only is there craftsmanship involved, but there's a certain amount of artistry involved. Mm-hmm. And if the shape isn't right, it gets me crazy. I said, that's not the way it should look.
How were these ones for you?
I thought they were okay.
Yeah.
They worked. I thought yours were very good.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Very
seamless.
Good. I got jealous. Your ears. Why were your ears better than mine?
Well, the physical transformation in general, I think, is so key.
Yeah.
So important. I know I felt like in the morning, 2 hours or so when I was in the makeup chair, and as we'd get to the end of the process, it really felt like a kind of emergence of the character a little bit, Like I would come to work in the morning as my sleepy self, and then over that 2 hours, I really felt like something solidified. And
I recognize that.
Yeah.
I recognize that. Freddie Phillips, who used to do my makeup on the early shows and the early films, used to say that about halfway through, he could see me getting into, drifting into the character. And I could see it emerging in the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Leonard could do it faster, right? More experienced. But I would like to dispel the myth that was printed today in the New York Post that I can't do this.
Oh.
So they say.
Oh, really?
That bastion of class and accuracy, the New York Post.
Wrong.
So, yeah, probably Leonard has a little bit more of the experience on the...
I've been at it longer.
Yeah, and he invented it. I mean, not invented it, but appropriated it, right? Every red carpet I've ever been on, we do the hand, do the hand. No, you guys, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Leonard gave me an incredibly wide creative berth. There was no part of him that wanted any proprietary connection to what I was doing with the character. He was really supportive in that way and available to me in whatever way I needed him to be, but I felt like you were just supportive, I would say.
I never felt that he needed me to say do this or don't do that. We talked very generally about the philosophy of Star Trek and the nature of the character. But he's a trained actor and knows how to go about doing his job. We're very good friends. We see each other regularly, and I think he's okay about it. He was in one of the movies that I was not in. I think it was number 7, Star Trek 7, the first of the Next Generation movies. And I just accepted it as a fact. The movie was really about his relationship with Patrick Stewart as Captain Picard, and I wasn't involved, and 18 years later, we come out even. No, that's impossible. There's no way I could tell him.
You remember the first thing you said to me, though, in the elevator, right?
Yeah.
When the elevator doors open and you said, you have no idea what you're in for, kid. And you're out the door. I said,
did I say that?
Yeah.
How presumptuous. Did I call you
true. Yeah, I think there was a kid at the end there, but that made it all the more endearing. I mean, it's true, though. You really can't. I mean, you could never describe that experience and the variations that exist within the experience of the fans. I mean, I'm just now starting to realize that. Just now.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Have they found out where you live?
Shh. But as we speak, I'm building, I'm fortifying my house. I'm building a fence and a gate and security and all things. All things preventative. Boundaries, both physical and personal, I think, are just a big part of going through something like this.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's very flattering, and at the same time, it can be daunting. I remember one night driving off the lot when we were making the series, and there were a group of fans at the gate, at the studio gate, and I was flattered that they want to be there and they wanted autographs and so forth. Then I drive away and I realize they're following me in the car. Yeah. So I think, well, I bet if I drive home, I'm going to lead them directly to my house. So I charged ahead and got through a couple of yellow lights, hoping that the red light would stop them. Pulled onto a street that I don't normally take, got into some strange person's driveway and sat for about 15 minutes, and then drove home. When I got to my house, they were there in front of my house waiting for me.
Already when you got there? Oh, my God.